Alrighty, let's get after it. It is 12/2/2025, 4:47 p.m. To those who celebrate and those who know, and if you don't know, well, now you know,
brother.
that this is one of the best times of the year. I'm not going to say on my social medias and one of the pages, I said it was my favorite time of the year because of the fact that Tomato Bar, their pizza of the month is the Hot Cheetos pizza, and it's a delight. It's great. If you haven't tried it, go try it. If you have tried it, go get it. You have until the end of December. I plan on going sometime this week, sometime next week, maybe twice. At least once a week.
I might go this weekend.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Friday before I'm eating. We'll figure it out. Either way, we'll see. I'm trying to convince everyone, like, make the plan now. Like, plant the seed now. We're going to Tomato Bar for lunch on Friday. Trying to plant that seed now, but we'll see how that works out.
Trying to plant your seed in your coworkers.
Been there, done that. Anyways, I didn't even mean it like that, actually. I meant like the guys I work with now, but that's actually funny. Anyways.
Oh, that's even weirder. That makes it worse. I see. I thought you were referring to Bree. I'm like, well, that kind of makes sense, actually. That worked out perfectly. But
anyways, my seed was everywhere last Friday. Black Friday game. No one had faith. Nobody had faith in Chicago Bears. But you know what we do? I think our good is getting better, and our better is getting best.
It is. It absolutely is.
And if you're in the city today and you manage to make it to Wiener Circle, because you get a free hot dog today, because Ben Johnson took his shirt off.
Bro, every single thing about Friday between that game was just incredible from start to finish.
It was amazing, dude. It was awesome. I mean, the day itself was just a great day. It was a fun day. We started the day off going to Off Square for brunch.
Yeah.
That was good. I never had the chicken and waffles pizza from Off Square.
That was so mid.
Really?
It was mid.
I thought that was good. I was like, man, this is pretty good.
It was mid. It was so much better. They used to make the sauce, like the base, and at this time recently they make it with Cholula.
I did see that.
They used to make it with sriracha instead. It was so much better. And they used to have more waffle on there, a little bit more honey on there. It was just better. They just kind of slapped this together to appease the people who've been shaking their fists at the sky like me for the last 5 months that they keep getting rid of this
amazing,
pizza.
Why do you get rid of it?
Yeah, it makes no sense. Exactly why we should not get rid of Nashawn Wright, because he is amazing. This dude does.
Okay,
like
so
we were talking, he's so hit
this.
or miss, but when he is on, he is
That's what I'm
on.
saying. Like, Nashawn Wright is that guy where he's either going to play like a practice squad, like worst corner in the league, or the best. I think the thing is, though, what's helping him, Jalen Johnson's back on the other side.
Yeah, but that's only been one game.
That's what
he's
I'm saying.
been good like multiple times outside
but
of that.
But he's also made some boneheaded plays in the same time.
He has.
But he makes up for it because he takeaways.
As I say, the takeaways he gets.
And let's just say this. Philadelphia Eagles, granted, however you feel about it, fuck your tush push.
Can't even say it. Guy can't even utter the words.
I'm just so excited. I'm just still so excited from it. I see the video everywhere. I see the video in the locker room.
Yeah.
Of, again, Ben Johnson just taking his shirt off. He's like, you know what? This city's they're hungry for wins, and they're hungry for hot dogs. And he just rips his shirt off. Yeah. Everyone's hyped. The locker room. That is, people had made the argument when Ben Johnson was coming in. He was saying, how is it going to work? Is this culture going to be like a sustainable thing? Are they be able to buy in? I think everyone's sold.
Well, can he build a culture?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I think we're seeing that. It's there. It's there. Yeah. Obviously, it's not all perfect. And even Ben Johnson knows that. The players know that. Caleb Williams' inconsistency. Sucks. I don't know if I can say that.
No, I know.
But he's still not that consistent. But we see him making absolutely, like the touchdown pass to Cole Kmet. That was a thing of beauty.
That was ridiculous.
That was a thing of beauty.
Again, it's so funny with him that there's a lot of wide open throws that he misses or just doesn't see receivers who are wide open. And then he ends up making up for it later on in the game by some ridiculous,
you sit there
off kilter, running to his left, throwing to his right, dime 35 yards downfield. It's like, what?
You see something where it's like, dude, it's like, okay, maybe like it's, do we panic? And then it's like, actually, no, we shouldn't. This is why we shouldn't panic. It'll be okay. But Ben Johnson came out, and I want to just say this quote, and then we're going to get back to the game because there's still a lot more to that game that was just awesome. But anyways, so Ben Johnson comes and he says, talking about Caleb Williams' completion percentage after the game. He says, "It's an area we have certainly talked about." And then he says, John said to fix it, fundamentally be correct. The primary receiver, when he's open, we've got to make sure we hit him. And then all of our pass catchers, we just harped on it today. We need to be more disciplined in our route detail. It's not where it needs to be. Our depth's not proper all the time. And then he ended the answer with, everybody has a role to play to get this pass game cleaned up. It's not where it needs to be. We're winning in spite of our passing game, not because of it, and none of us are pleased with that.
Yeah, and you could definitely tell. Like, that's one thing, too, that I love that he says out loud, because...
Accountability.
Accountability, and just, like, let's be honest here. Like, there's no need to try and be like, we're just working week by week, give the same run-of-the-mill bullshit answer that every other coach gives. Like, no, just you hit the nail on the head right away, and you shut that shit down. You
100%.
You tell everybody, we know what's going on. Yep. We know he's struggling. We're aware of it. We're like, just
there's a lot of accountability is a big thing. A lot of just like being aware and not falling into the trap of reporters and stuff like that. Foreshadowing to a game we'll get to later, involving someone that we've said is very immature in his responses and stuff like that. Actually had a very mature response. We'll see. We'll get there. But circling back, AJ Brown has a good game. They feed AJ Brown. He has a great game.
I think the Bears figured out Philadelphia. I think it's absolutely hilarious that Philly's been collapsing the locker room, at least, basically all around one guy for weeks and weeks now, and stemming back from last year. I mean, I think we talked about this last episode.
I'm sure.
And I think it's hilarious that it's like, all right, we'll give you the ball 10 times. He goes for 140 yards, like two touchdowns?
2 touchdowns. Well, one of them he absolutely mossed.
Yeah.
Deshaun Wright.
And then it's like, all right, and then the team loses. So it's either we throw it to you and make you happy, or we can't win. Like, but is that the game plan? Like, let AJ Brown eat and then just stop Saquon and cover everyone else?
Well, their game plan too. I don't know if like they're just like everyone's essence just went to AJ Brown so he could have a great game, because of the fact that, and Pat McAfee said it, no one has been able to run on the Eagles.
No, that's why it's
front
so
is elite.
Impressive.
And we had 2 rushers who rush over 100 yards. Yeah. DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monungai. Absolute insanity. The fact that they were just able to produce like that against that defensive front, who, like, dude, they're really, really good. But they were running through, like, the holes they're running through, you could drive a truck through.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I mean, that was, like, that to me was my favorite part of that game, was just, like, the combination of all the shit talk. I shouldn't say shit talk. There really wasn't that much,
really
but there's like the
Bears are not going to win.
Which, and in all fairness, like, in that situation going into that game, I was like,
I wasn't confident.
I kind of was.
We said last episode.
No, I was on the Bears.
I mean, yeah, it was obviously.
I said spin zone of the week was the Bears beating the Eagles.
That is facts. I wasn't that confident. I just rode with you just because I'm like, it's the Bears. I'm going to pick them every week.
Yeah, and it's like, it seems that way, but yeah, it's like that was one of those games. But like the doubt, obviously going in, the whole like, 8-3, whatever, it's fucking, it's bullshit, blah blah. The doubt going in, then going into Philly, then absolutely embarrassing the piss out of the Eagles
the fact
by
that they were
running it
booed
down their throat.
They were getting booed down by 7.
Yeah,
they're fresh off a Super Bowl. They're winning. Like, they have a winning record. They have a good record.
Yeah, they're 8-3.
Yeah,
the same record as us. They're not bad,
and they're getting booed off the field.
Yeah, I mean, we dominated them on every level except for the passing game, and I don't even know if that's necessarily a product of their defense playing that well or Caleb just not playing to his full potential yet, because
he's not.
He hasn't really played that. He hasn't played great against anybody yet.
We haven't seen we haven't seen him like just make that step yet, where it's just like dicing up a secondary. We haven't seen that yet.
Exactly,
and it's like it's definitely. It's not that he's not capable. We see, again, these things like happen that we know he is.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, you just got to get it down. If he could just like get that down, this team's legit. And I know it. I was going into this year talking shit on Dennis Allen because I'm like, dude, like, look at the Saints. They were bad. They were not good. But I heard a great point. Ben Johnson brings in Dennis Allen as his DC. This guy has been a head coach. And it's like, so it's kind of the point that was made was basically like Ben Johnson's like, all right, yeah, I'm the head coach, but I'm more of an offensive guy. So I'm going to run the offense. This guy who has head coaching experience is just the defensive coordinator. Just take care of the defense. And honestly, with all of your starting linebackers down, you have we've been injury plagued all season.
Most of your entire secondary.
We have not had this defensive core has not been 100% since I don't even think week 1. I'm pretty sure. I mean, they all came.
Well, TJ Edwards was out right at the beginning of the season, wasn't he? So
yeah.
I mean, he didn't come back into week 3 or 4 or something, and that was right after Jalen Johnson went out, and that was right when
and he wasn't
Brisker
even
got
100% coming into the season.
Yeah,
him or Gordon.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's what's more impressive too. Like that's the other point where I'm like, not only did we just run it down their throat and embarrass the living shit out of them, but meanwhile we got third stringers out there just running up and down the field, just clapping cheeks, except for AJ Brown. But
yeah, well,
it's like. I mean,
everyone else.
He's great. He's a phenomenal receiver, so it's bound to happen
Very
eventually.
good.
But yeah, I mean, that win was just so massive. And then the video in the locker room afterwards. This is the thing that Bears fans that we have been dying for.
Absolutely.
Like my entire life, even when they went to the Super Bowl under Lovie Smith, I never cared for Lovie Smith. I just didn't like his demeanor.
I don't really remember, so I can't
I don't remember much.
6 years old.
But just growing up watching Lovie Smith, he kind of reminds me of how I say with Todd Bowles and other guys where
emotionless.
He just always stood there. I never seen him fired up. You never seen any type of fire under his ass. And same shit with Eberflus, with really anybody. And now you get a guy like Ben Johnson where it looks like, oh, he's going to be one of those cornballs. He's going to be overly oh, I'm the tough guy. When remember his very first walk into the building, that video where he's like, things are going to change around here. And everyone's like, yeah, all right, we'll see how that goes. And that's well,
here we are, a few months removed, and it's
yeah, he's doing exactly what he said.
Things are definitely changed. It's awesome, dude.
This is everything we've ever wanted. And again, I don't care if we're not going to the Super Bowl. We're
definitely not. Honestly,
it's fine.
Probably first round exit if we make it to the playoffs.
I think the Bears, honestly, no joke, I think the Bears are one of those teams. I think we could make it to the NFC Championship. We're dangerous enough.
That would be.
We're dangerous enough.
Insane.
My least favorite part about this,
the NFC is very stacked. I think the AFC. If we were in the AFC, I'd feel so much more confident. I don't think anyone in the AFC is really dominant. You can make it. Okay, people are going to say the Patriots. You see all the graphics of who they're playing.
Yeah, I
think they're a good team. I'm not saying they're not a good team.
Yeah,
but they haven't faced real massive adversity yet. I don't think the AFC just they has a team that could really give them a true run for their money. I think it's really going to come down in the Super Bowl.
You still got to account for all the other teams. I mean, the Colts right now are kind of struggling because of the whole Daniel Jones being banged up. That's clearly what their problem is.
Fractured.
Yeah, for weeks.
Yeah,
and it's no wonder they've now lost 3 in a row. But
now they've also lost Sauce.
Yeah, it's
for
terrible.
multiple. Luckily,
not a torn Achilles.
Not an Achilles.
Yeah,
it's just a calf injury. But he's still going to miss weeks.
Yeah.
Probably won't see him back until the playoffs, honestly.
Legit. But, I mean, AFC-wise, they're still, you're going to have to worry. I mean, if Bears matching up against the Titans, or not the Titans.
I would not be worried about that.
The Texans, that Texans defense.
The Texans are getting hot, dude. They're picking up.
That's a different ball game right there. That Texans defense is on one.
They're picking up.
The Broncos... Defensive-wise, defense does win championships, whether they're mediocre on offense or not. But, I mean, there's some really good AFC teams, but it does seem the NFC kind of has the advantage this year.
I think the Super Bowl will definitely come back to the NFC again this year.
It very well could. Yeah, there's some teams that need to pick it up for sure right now. But, yeah, just as a whole, so happy. The only thing that I don't like about this, it's the same thing that kind of we were talking about at the beginning of the year. I think you were mentioning it, referring to maybe it was the beginning of the year, winning the first or second game or whatever. And you were talking about how you just don't like all the hype, you don't like the attention. Oh, it was after we hired Ben Johnson.
Yeah, it's being basically the off-season champions.
I cannot handle this off-season coming up when Bears fans all turn, and then next year comes around and we're if we finish the year 7-10, people will be "What the fuck? What happened?" It's dude,
basically,
it's still only year 2. Relax.
What happened after Nagy's first year? I mean, first year Nagy comes in, we go 12-4.
Yeah.
The year after, we go 8-8.
Exactly. And everybody immediately wanted to dog on him, and I'm like, I defended him. I'm like, bro, look what we did last year. Like the guy,
He lost
it's
that
there.
locker room though. That was the problem.
He did.
That was his problem. He lost the locker
Well, he
room.
changed his play calling completely. I mean, we went from doing like trick plays and shit, and then the next year he just went back to like hand it off on first, hand it off on second, hand it off on. It was like third and long. All right, throw a screen. Like,
Yeah.
it was the same shit that the Bears used to be. He had 1 year where he changed things up, and we were doing like crazy fucking, and then it's like, oh, it works. Same shit we're doing now. What do you know? We're winning games because we're not just going with the same old Bears playbook. But I am really not looking forward to all the Bears fans that are going to be crying if we start even like 2-4 or 2-5 next year. It's like
I just pray to the football gods that we get 20 years of Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. That'd be great. I mean, 20 years.
20 years. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
It's more of just like a figure of speech. It's like we get like a very long time, like a very good run of Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. Hopefully we get one Super Bowl out of it. Hopefully.
I would be happy with 10 years, 2 Super Bowls. I don't think that's too much to ask. I don't think that's too far out of the picture either.
I mean, I definitely don't think so. I mean, there's definitely things that still need to happen. We need people on that defensive front. Granted, it has been picking up some. It honestly has. I still hate Montez Sweat. I still think he's Garbo, but it's been getting better.
Yeah, it definitely has. Everything's just clicking right now, right at the right time.
It's almost like another team that everything's just clicking right at the right time, and I don't think that anyone expected to walk away with the dub this week. The Panthers take down the Los Angeles Rams.
I thought that was so funny when I seen that. I'm like, dude,
they picked
right
apart
after
Matt Stafford. Everyone was just making fun of Matt Stafford, like after he beats the record, and then he just starts throwing picks. What did he throw? 4? 2?
Yeah, he had 2. I think he had a couple fumbles though. 1 fumble, 2 picks, 1 fumble. Yeah.
Granted, they still were. It was still a close game.
Yeah, I thought it was absolutely hilarious that going into this, like after last week, where I'm like, who is stopping this Rams defense right now? Like, this Rams team looks so good. They're for sure the best team in the NFC, and I'm like going on.
Honestly,
and on,
I'll still put them at the best team in the NFC. I still think they are.
Yeah, I do too. This Panthers team, though, as I said, they're dangerous,
they're frisky, dude. They're that team that no one. If it comes down to like week 17, this is like your season's on the line. Nobody wants to play the Panthers.
No.
Like.
Yeah,
honestly
spoilers.
though, what Devontae Adams has turned into, with like on the 1 yard line, Devontae Adams has kind of turned into like the tush push, where he's just like unfair, and like the rest of the team just might as well be like, I'm not gonna do anything. It's gonna go to Devontae Adams anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
He had 2 touchdowns, didn't he?
Yeah.
And they were both basically on the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like that's exactly what it is.
It's just because his release. I mean, we talked about this last episode. His release is just so.
And his hands. I mean, his ability to get up, high point a ball, like anything. He is just he's great.
He's good. He's legit, dude. What is he? 32? Still doing it? 32?
31, 32.
Yeah. That was insane, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah. Props to the Panthers. Yeah. This is a team that. Again, I know we didn't make picks for all the whole Sunday slate either.
Yeah, we did, but it was a holiday season. Give us a break. It was a holiday.
I did shit. I mean, let's stick with the Thanksgiving Day games. The Packers.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Toyota-thon Jordan Love.
Yeah.
It's also primetime Jordan Love.
I mean, Jared Goff didn't really play bad. I couldn't really. I mean, other than not getting the run game going, but like even Jamison Williams, 7 catches for 144 yards and a touchdown. Like,
well, everyone, we were talking about that. You know, how it's like everyone said Jamison Williams is going to do nothing in this game.
Oh yeah.
Turns out it's like a Jamison Williams, like the best game of his career, like legacy, like Randy Moss Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not that good, but still great game.
Due to Amon-Ra going out.
Yes,
that was a big factor.
That this game might have ended differently if Amon-Ra stays in. I think
it absolutely would have.
But
I mean, the Packers win by a touchdown in Detroit on Thanksgiving. That's kind of just what they've always done there.
Are the Cowboys the best team in the NFL right now?
They might be.
Be.
Is Jerry Jones the best owner in the NFL?
Is he playing like 4D chess and everyone else is just playing checkers?
Yeah, I think he knows what he's got.
You think?
He knows what he's got in his hand.
I don't know if anyone can do that job better than him.
I don't. It's funny because we all called him senile, and then
we were clowning this guy. We're like, dude, this guy needs to croak for this team to have any success. And honestly, that was the case for a while. Up until now, this season, everyone's just like, oh, they tied with the Packers. Bears smoke them. So if the Cowboys are the best team in the NFL, does that mean that the Bears beat the best team in the NFL? Does that mean the Bears are actually? You just give us a Lombardi now.
Yeah, I think the math's there.
But no. Anyways, Dak Prescott, 320 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. The pick was like during the beginning of the game. It was like, dude, that was an egregious pick. It was really, really bad.
Yes, it was.
But he makes up for it.
He did make up for it.
I mean, like tenfold. George Pickens, CD Lamb.
Are they the best duo in football?
I'll say yes.
I think
I'll
so.
say yes right now.
I think so.
I definitely, yeah.
I think last year, obviously, the argument, it was A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, probably the best duo besides, I mean, you'd have to consider Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams now this year.
Yeah.
But I'd still put Pickens and CeeDee Lamb probably best receiver duo in the league.
I would definitely agree. Honestly, I think it's also just like a vibe, like culture, kind of just like boys level term.
Yeah,
like they just like click very well. Their chemistry is really good.
You know,
for being kind of both. Granted, and we've said this about George Pickens. We know George Pickens can be a diva. We know he's a hothead. Things are good right now.
Get him a quarterback who can throw him the ball. Look what happens.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
And an offense that can actually scheme him in, and other weapons on the team. The only thing I will say, it's close. They I guess right now they're the best because the Bengals are so bad. But like talent wise, I'd still probably maybe edge out Jamar Chase and T Higgins.
That's that's another great one, but
they like based on this year,
because
just
the Bengals.
This year it's not going well for them, so it's like, okay.
Is it? They're still alive.
Well, yeah, that was the other game,
well.
and that was an absolute shit show. Joe Burrow in his first game back, I mean, just absolutely torches the Ravens.
I think he's just a reminder. He was like, you know what, divisional game. And he's like, you know what? Don't forget, guys, I still exist. I'm back. I'm still Joe Burrow.
Yeah, and I think Lamar Jackson must be playing also with a fractured fibula or something because he's just playing like absolute dog shit.
It's not great.
He's not running at all. He will not take any runs at all. He's playing like absolute shit. And I'm more
scared.
Yeah, and I'm more mad about it because that's 3 weeks in a row now in fantasy. In 3 weeks of fantasy football, never did I think that this would have to be a thing that would be said. In 3 weeks, Lamar Jackson has totaled 16 fantasy points.
It hasn't been that bad for me, but Jonathan Taylor, not including last week, like this, not this previous week that just happened, but the week before, not including that, Jonathan Taylor has done nothing for me. He was holding me in like between 3rd and 4th place in fantasy, and now I'm down to 7th this week.
10-man league? 12. Okay. So you got to be right there for
3rd, I get my money back.
That's all that matters. At the very least.
I'm in 7th. I need Jonathan Taylor to do something.
Well, you just got to make the playoffs. I mean,
no, it's.
Or do you do it by record, like finishing?
Do we do it by basically points? It's really like.
Oh, so you don't actually do okay.
No, we don't do a playoffs. It's overly complicated, personally, but it's all right. Whatever. Either way, Jonathan Taylor, you got to do something, dude. Pick it up. And obviously, we've seen the Colts cannot win unless Jonathan Taylor does well.
That and if their quarterback's healthy.
I mean, he wasn't playing bad.
He's not. Yeah, he's not.
And I honestly think to anyone who's going to say that Michael Pittman is wide receiver 1 on that team, I definitely don't think he should be. I think honestly we need to look at Alec Pierce, and Alec Pierce is the best receiver on that team. Alec Pierce, he makes the catches. He makes the plays.
He does. To me, they're pretty much equal. I don't think either one of them is.
I think Michael Pittman's a really solid number 2.
I would say I'm in the same boat of arguing that Alec Pierce is a solid number 2. Either one of them can do the same thing that the other one can. I don't think either one outshines you. It's like they just switch week to week. That's fair. They the best wide receiver duo?
I'd probably have to disagree on that one.
But yeah, I mean, Daniel Jones is just not playing himself. He can't move. He's not as mobile. They've changed the play calling because he can't move.
Yeah.
Mobility's always been a thing for him. He always rushes.
C.J. Stroud comes back, though, and he plays pretty okay.
Yeah, pretty.
Not have playing for, what was it, 4 weeks?
Yeah.
No,
3 weeks.
Yeah.
And he's still undefeated now in Indy. He's 5-0 in Indy in his career.
Does he own Lucas Oil?
Yeah, I think he does. I look on Pat McAfee. It's the Stroud House. It's not the Loud House. It's the fucking Stroud House. It's crazy. I mean,
Woody Marks. I think it was a couple episodes ago when I said, "Who the hell is
Who's
Woody
that? Yeah.
Marks?"
he's great.
Well, I would say great. 19 attempts, 64 yards.
He's on the come up.
Honestly, I'm not going to disagree with that. I don't think he's bad. Nico Collins, though, has a pretty okay game. Nico Collins was like two shoelace tackles away, though, from having 2 massive touchdowns. I was watching that game, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like, if he could just, like, if he would have just stepped with the other foot, he would have been gone.
Damn.
It's like, Nico Collins is good. He's legit.
He's awesome.
He's legit.
I missed all of the entire noon slate, basically, because we were walking through the house.
Yeah.
So we were there for like 2.5 hours, and then we went out to eat. So I caught the tail end of the Colts game. And
There's some controversy with that one. With the Fairbairn extra point, if the extra point was good.
Oh, yeah, because it went over the post, and they were like, is the whole ball over the post or
Yeah.
just a part? Because it has to be the whole ball, and
Yeah.
they can't really tell. Also, how do we not have a straight up? And this is no different to me than the pylon thing. How does every stadium not have a pylon cam? How do we not have a view straight down the goal line
There's
from every
cameras
single...
everywhere, dude. How do we not have a good angle?
How do we not have an angle that just points straight up under the fucking goalpost?
I think it's about time we get one. I think this is going to be a great case to get one. Next season, we're probably going to see that.
I don't know. We still see it with the whole pylon cam thing. Like, it still happens, and that's been a bigger problem than
That's
just
facts.
extra points and shit. So, I mean, that's whatever. Stick in that division. Titans stink.
They're dead, dude. I mean, they're just not good. They're so bad. They get dog walked.
I feel so bad for Cam Ward.
Dude, get him help. Just get him help, and we can't really call him a bust yet, dude. I mean, this is gonna ruin him if this keeps up. If
Yeah,
this keeps up, this will truly ruin. I mean, if he's good or not, this will ruin him no matter what.
Maybe not.
It's
I mean,
gonna
look
ruin him
at
to
the Panthers. Look at Bryce Young's first year. It was the same shit. I mean, he literally got benched because he was just throwing pick after pick after pick and playing
facts.
like absolute crap. So it's
That's
like,
facts.
you know, he's kind of come around to it. So, but I mean, yeah, you wonder like what is the coaching like in that building?
Well, they don't have a coach.
Yeah, they fired their head coach, but like, what is the QB room? What is the QB coach like? What is the atmosphere? I mean, 1-11, and they're just getting blown out week after week
It's
after
got to
week.
be garbage, dude. It's got to be so bad.
Yeah, and the Jags are, I mean, they pull out another win. I personally don't think they're anything impressive.
I think they're fraudulent.
I do too, but they're 8-4, and now all of a sudden that division's really interesting with the Texans coming around now and the Jags still holding it down. The Colts are still holding it down.
South?
Bro, that's like legit. That's a tough division.
It's a good division.
It really
It's
is.
a fun division, I'll say. It's a fun division.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I mean, the Jags, I can't say they're...
We're going to find out here soon because the Colts have only played one division game.
Well, that's what I was about to say, too, about the Colts I wanted to bring up, because their final schedule is so funny, because it's really, talking about the gauntlet, first off, they started last week against the Chiefs, which they're not the same Chiefs, but still the Chiefs.
Should have won that game, but they didn't.
And they didn't, which sucks. Then they played the Texans this week. Then they go Jags, Seahawks, Niners, Jags, Texans again for the last game. Like, talk about a gauntlet for now that you're sitting at 8-4, Jags are 8-4, Texans are right on your heels. Like, that division is literally like those last 2 weeks in that division are going to be insane because of the amount of crazy swings.
That electric.
Yeah, it is. It is going to be electric. I mean, football in itself has been absolutely electric.
Oh, just quick off topic because I will forget. Joe Bob had thrown in the comments on the last episode. I don't know if it was a joke or what. I didn't really understand. But either way, he said, send me jersey link. That's totally from Fanatics.
Oh, that? I don't think it is Fanatics.
Probably not. There's no egregiously large Fanatics logo on it.
No, it's a Nike jersey, you cuck. Joke's on you. Someone pointed that out at the party, actually. Now that I think about it, someone said there's like, oh, it's a Nike jersey too. It's not a garbage Fanatics jersey. Yeah, but football's been absolutely electric.
I wanted to jump to this. I just want to jump to this before we forget on it too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Just as the next game I want to hop to. So Brock Purdy gets the win over the Browns. We see Shadur's one touchdown pass was an absolute dime. Another great touchdown pass. It was awesome. Granted, the yards after the catch, the effort to get into the end zone was just as impressive. But this was the game that I was talking about that people were clowning. Well, not really clowning. There is a reporter, and I got to find the actual quote that Shador came with. I want to find the whole thing that the reporter said. I'm just going to look up Shador because I know it'll come up. Basically kind of fishing to him for the shit on Stefanski.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I need to...
I'm assuming he probably did in a way.
He did not, actually. It was like
Really?
the most professional response ever.
Surprising.
He tells this reporter, he's like... he basically says to the reporter, like, that's even like disrespectful for you to ask. They're trying to get... Yeah, they're basically trying to get him to, like, say that Stefanski, his play calling was the problem. Like, that was the reason why they lost. It was bad play calling. It was awful. And Shador goes, you know what? He's like, I don't even know why you're asking that. That's like disrespectful. I'm not going to say that. That's my coach. It's not my place to say whether, I'm not going to. It's none of our place as players to be like, oh, it's his fault because it's play calling. He's like, that's our coach no matter what.
Yeah.
We need to be respectful and like basically come up where he like understand what his decision making, like respect his decisions, agreed or not. He didn't say that part, but
yeah, that's fair.
That was basically just a summary. It's not the exact quote, but that's pretty dang close to what he said. And I'm watching this and I'm like, dang. I'm like, Shador, like, did you get like some training? Like, what happened? Like, normally he'd probably be like, yeah, he just didn't give me plays that would fit my play style. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I think he probably has to bite his tongue after looking like a fool. I did see a clip at the end of that game, towards the end of the game, middle end of the game, where I forget what the score was, but it was like a 4th and 20, and he took off on a scramble and was just in the wide open field, and then just slid.
Yeah,
just slid, just quit. It's like, all right, aren't you trying to play for like a job here?
Well, what happened with Dylan Gabriel? Is he injured? Because he came in for one play.
I don't know. I don't think he is. I think that he just stunk to shit.
So apparently, Shador's going to be starting again this upcoming week.
He should. He played better. I think he looked better than Gabriel has at any point that he started, and it's only been 2 games. But I think
playing
he's looked
Tennessee.
Better. Shador's gonna go.
Myles Garrett.
Oh,
needs 4 more sacks.
Oh yeah, he did get a sack.
He would have had 2, but one of them Brock Purdy threw the ball away at the last second.
Yeah, he knows. Brock Purdy's smart, dude. He
Myles
knows.
Garrett like looked back and just laughed and shook his head. There's like a close up. It's actually really funny.
Cam Ward ain't gonna know to do that. He ain't gonna know to do that.
Get his cheeks eaten by Myles Garrett.
He is. I think.
Who is stopping Myles Garrett on that offensive line? They're going to need 3 of them. They're going to have to triple team the guy, and he's probably still going to get through.
Yeah, I mean, eventually it's just going to, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. You can only stop someone like that for so long.
Yeah. It's, I just want to see it happen already, dude. I want to see it.
But hey, how about, I mean, there's really nothing crazy to go on about this, but Falcons lose to the Jets. Falcons
dude, what do you mean
stink.
nothing I mean,
the Falcons suck, though.
They do.
Kirk Cousins is ass, dude. I don't care. Like 21 of 33, 234, 1 touchdown, no picks. Good for him. He fucking stinks. Bijan's awesome.
Bijan's the best thing to happen to the Falcons.
And he's just gonna
rot. The Falcons are the worst thing to happen to Bijan.
He's gonna rot there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No, 100%. And they looked promising starting the year. Michael Penix was absolutely the answer, and then he gets hurt. Now they have no choice, and that sucks.
Dude, he gets hurt every year.
That is a problem. But I mean, he was so much better in that offense.
I think this team has a better record
Absolutely.
I also think they might have a better record if their play calling was better. I think there might need to be changes in that front office, personally.
Yeah, well, it seems like the play calling like that happens as soon as Kirk Cousins comes in, because they get limited to what he can do, and
Kirk Cousins is just so cooked, dude.
He's a statue, bro. He's a statue, and he throws a lot of picks, so they have to design plays that are like extra fucking safe. And it's easy to guard when you're trying to just throw everything underneath, and you don't really have like you don't have a downfield threat because there is Drake London, but even Drake London, they don't really let loose. Everything's kind of 10, 15 yard.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, dude. Does Jacoby Brissett deserve a starting job again?
I think he does.
Dude, he goes 72% completion percentage. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick.
301 yards.
301 yards. Dude, and this was a close game. Granted, Baker's playing through that, shoulder injury. Granted, you could make the argument non-throwing shoulder Still an injury, dude. It's still affecting his play. I don't care what anyone says. It's going to affect his play.
Absolutely.
He doesn't have an awful game, not a great game. It's just a very mid game.
Yeah, they managed to pull that one out. Good for the Bucks. But
Bucky Irving back, by the way.
Yeah,
and
Bucky
he
Irving.
He gets a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, touchdown Bucky Irving, dude. I love it.
Yeah. I'm going to start saying that. We should get
Chris Godwin, too.
We should
3
get
catches for 78 yards.
we should get a
Touchdown.
sticker. Start
Touchdown.
merchandise. Actually, I'm going to write that down. I don't have a pen. Touchdown. That should be a new thing.
I'll remember that.
I think if anyone's going to remember it, I think Joey might remember. Actually, there's a pen right here. See if it works.
Is that pen that I tried to use like a year and a half ago? And
The
that did not
erasable
work?
pen?
I don't remember, but I know there was a pen down here
Nope.
one time I was trying to write with, and it would not work at all.
Nope, that one doesn't work.
That's that one.
Yeah,
It's still sitting there.
I don't know why. I mean, I cleaned this up. I missed. Oh, God. Call me Cam Ward.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, anyways, though. That's got to be the new thing.
Yeah, that could be a new sticker.
I like that. I think that'll be good. Put it on a hat, put it on a T-shirt, maybe.
Speaking of touchdowns, the Vikings got 0 touchdowns, and Max
Dude.
Brosmer in his NFL debut throws 4 interceptions.
They're just
Gets sacked 4 times.
The Vikings deserve all of that. Again, they're just this guy, undrafted. He really doesn't. With it, what he gets first team reps like 2 days before.
Yeah, well, I mean, they had no choice.
But they're just
both
like,
guys are hurt, but it's like,
go for it, dude. Well, it's their fault. They killed Carson Wentz.
yeah, they did. They definitely killed Carson Wentz trying to protect J.J. McCarthy. He came out, shit the bed, and now they're trying to protect him again. And they said, all right, well, let's throw this other guy under the bus and let him burn his NFL career to the ground before J.J. gets any more flack.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was an absolute. You talk about like belt to ass. That was so embarrassing,
Dude, and honestly, what's even crazier though is the fact that the Vikings defense held Sam Darnold to nothing, JSN to nothing.
Bro.
There was like a combined, I think I saw 3 points between Jay Jettas and Jackson Smith and Jigba combined.
Yeah, JSN had 2 catches for 23 yards. I mean, there were nobody had more than 40 receiving yards on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely crazy how many Jesus Christ, how little yards that anybody had, and for them to win. But realistically,
it was a very dominant game, but it was because of the turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, it was 4 interceptions, 1 fumble lost, 2 fumbles forced. I mean,
They ain't doing you any favors.
no, it was just absolutely embarrassing. I mean, the Seahawks just absolutely they bent them over a barrel, dude. And it was so awesome.
Had him over. Justin Herbert fractures his hand.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. What?
You didn't know that?
No.
He had surgery yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Apparently there's no ligament damage, so he's day to day. He might be playing Sunday.
Interesting.
So that's insane.
Which I'm assuming non-throwing hand.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes. That's he still gets to win.
Trey Lance, 100% completion percentage.
What do you complete one pass?
1 for 1 for 9 yards.
Love it. Max Crosby shoves Justin Herbert after Justin Herbert screams in his face.
I did see a little bit of that beef. That was because I seen Herbert was kind of getting pushed around on couple plays after the whistle had blown, and that's he was just getting fed up with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So obviously that's the thing. Nothing really came about it. I think they try to blow it up into something bigger than it actually was, obviously,
Definitely.
because they're trying to get, engagement. I think speaking of engagements and going into weddings, I think the marriage in Pittsburgh might be coming to an end.
I'm telling you, I got a prediction. We'll talk about the game first, but I'll give you my prediction. But yeah, I mean, the Steelers are absolutely abysmal.
They're cooked.
Aaron Rodgers got fucking blasted in the back, sacked onto his face. It looked like
Joey Bosa ate his cheeks, and then they,
and then just
recovered that.
smashed his nose in.
and it was after that the game just shifted, because it was just garbage after garbage for the first quarter pretty much. And then
I don't even think the Bills scored. Yeah, I mean, the Bills didn't score till the second half.
That's
It
what
was
I
they
said.
only had 3
It was
points in the second quarter.
Garbage game.
It was. That was
And then it
impressive for the Steelers defense, finally.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. With much money's been spent on that defense.
Yeah.
It's not producing. But yeah, and then Joey Bosa gets that strip sack, and that's when the floodgates opened.
Well, then Mason Rudolph comes in because Rodgers goes out with the bloodied nose, and
Yeah.
then Mason Rudolph proceeds to throw an interception right to somebody.
And then Rodgers is like, all right, I got to go back in.
He's got a fractured hand and like what looks like a broken nose. He's like, dude, put me the fuck back out there. Like, he's such an old school tough football player. I love that. I love that about him.
Yeah, he's just like, that guy sucks, dude. Like, get him out of my
Yeah,
face. I honestly, like, kind of started to feel like bad for him at first. I'm like, damn, like, it's honestly it's kind of like the Brett Favre thing. It's like full circle where it's just like, dude, you should have retired like a year ago or 2 years ago, honestly. And once you tore your Achilles, you should have been like, you know, I'm just done.
It just sucks though, because at 39 he tore his Achilles, and it's like he went to the Jets where like he was coming off of like MVP seasons and shit, where it's like, oh, he's still got more in the tank. Like 39 don't mean shit. To tear your Achilles and be like, damn, I know I got one more good year in me at least.
It's just bad
like,
situations though, dude.
Yeah,
It's like, it sucks. It's
yeah.
like you're not going. If he would have gone to the Vikings.
How many times did I say that?
If he would've gone
How
to
many
the
times did I say
Or
that?
if the Vikings would have just kept Sam Darnold.
Yeah, they are kicking themselves in the ass for a lot of decisions that they've made recently, and Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold, both in that QB room walk out, and it's like Kirk Cousins wasn't playing bad with the Vikings; he was solid with the Vikings.
It's almost like there's one thing there that seemed to have worked for all these guys. Their head coach.
Well, why isn't he working now?
Well, maybe.
QB whisperer, no more.
I think it just might be the fact that you got to have talent. You got to give him something to
He's
work
got Max
with.
Brosmer dialed in, dude. 4 picks.
You got to give him something to work. And then they go in and they wave Adam Thielen.
Yeah, who also just retired.
Well,
He's announcing his retirement.
After the season ends, he will be retiring. I didn't know he's been in the league for 11 years.
12.
Was it? Okay,
12 seasons, yeah.
That's a lot.
It is. It doesn't feel like it's
He
been
gets
that
that
long,
full
but-
retirement from the NFL, so that's huge.
Yeah, he was awesome. But yeah, the Bills Bills kind of put belt to ass at the end of the game. Josh Allen records his 76th rushing touchdown, which is number 1 in all of NFL history, past Cam Newton.
Yep.
When is Josh Allen going to get talked about as selfish as Jalen Hurts? How many fucking times you got James Cook in the backfield, who's one of the best running backs in the league, and you're on the fucking 3-yard line. He goes, I'm taking this one. I'm going to take this one. I think I'm going to take this one. I think I'm going to take this one. Like, every time.
Okay, that's narrative. Maybe that's a narrative that needs to be started.
It's funny that it's never, ever mentioned, but it's like 70, granted, I know his rushing touchdowns compared to Jalen Hurts' 1-yard push are a lot different because...
I would like to see how many of those Josh Allen touchdowns are from, like, beyond the 5-yard line.
Exactly, 100%. But it's still funny how many times within the 5-yard line that it is just him taking it in, where it's like, all right, I guess no one cares when he does it. But as soon as Jalen Hurts, it's like, oh my God, he's the most selfish player, and fucking you got Saquon Barkley back there. And it's like, well, he's got James Cook, and same shit too. That's one thing I can appreciate about the Bills, but man, when you're for betting purposes and for fantasy purpose, it sucks ass watching the Bills because you don't know who's going to do what. Is it James Cook? Is it Ray Davis? Is it Josh Allen? Is it Ty Johnson? Is it Khalil Shakir? Is it Dawson Knox? Is it all of a sudden Keon Coleman, who has 2 catches for 9 yards after being 2 healthy scratches in a row and gets a touchdown? None of it makes sense with that team because they just spread the ball around so much and they have a selfish quarterback. But, James Cook, 32 carries for 144 yards. The Steelers couldn't stop him all game. How does he not get in the end zone once? It's like, what is that, dude?
Honestly, I didn't catch the entirety of that game, unfortunately. I went to do something. I think we went to the grocery store. Anyways.
I was flipping between that and the Seahawks game. And
I couldn't watch the Seahawks game. That was just so bad.
I was enjoying watching Max Brosmer shit down his leg. I kind of was. I'm not going to lie. I was just enjoying watching the Vikings just get absolutely smashed and obliterated because I'm just rooting for that now at this point. I like KOC, but I just hate J.J. McCarthy. I really do. I don't know why. I think it's his face, but I just hate him.
I think I might know a reason why. Very corny, let's just say. Start with that. Corny is absolute hell.
Yeah, we've talked a lot of shit on J.J., and I will continue to ride that boat.
Yeah.
And fly that sail high.
Absolutely will.
Speaking of a team I've talked a lot of shit on, though, hey, how about that the Sunday night game?
Another team.
10-2, bro.
10-2. The AFC, dude. People are gonna go. They're out here. They're slandering Washington. They're saying they say their defense is cheeks. They say their offense is cheeks. Why did the Broncos only beat them by 1 point?
I watched that entire game, and boy, in Bo Nix's defense, right? He went 29 of 45, 321 yards, a touchdown, and at one heinous interception. I mean, he literally stared at Bobby Wagner in the eye and was like, "I'm throwing it to you," and then just there was no one.
They took it to OT.
It did, yeah, it did go to OT. But Bo Nix, like beginning of the game, he was putting dots out there.
Yeah.
Evan Ingram dropped the first 3 balls that were right to his hands, and I'm like, okay, so if you're a stat merchant, this would be easy to hate on Bo Nix, which I'm like, I'm glad I'm watching this game because I've been talking about Bo Nix not looking good this year. I've actually probably watched like 4 or 5 Broncos games this year. And then a couple other drops after that, and then all of a sudden he just started throwing the ball at everyone's ankles again, and just like he does all year. Now, he did have one incredible touchdown throw where I don't know how his knee didn't hit the ground. Did you see that shit where he was diving to the side?
The OBJ catch?
No.
Oh.
Bo Nix's touchdown pass.
Oh.
Dude, it was I mean, it was a Superman touchdown. Like, he literally was falling, like, getting sacked and threw it as his knee was 1 inch. Oh, it's absolutely absurd. And then, yeah, Mariota comes back and throws the floater to the back corner of the end zone for Traylon Burks, who they just got from the Titans this year. And he makes an OBJ catch while holding off, what's his name? I'm forgetting his name. Their fucking cornerback. He's awesome.
Pat Surtain?
No, it wasn't Surtain. Riley Moss.
Oh.
I mean, he's been great, and he was locked down that game, but
Mariota, I don't want to hear any more slander about Marcus Mariota. He did not look bad this game, dude. I think he's a very serviceable backup.
He's good anything closer than about 20 yards because every time they try to go downfield, he overthrew everybody by 5 yards. That's his only downfall. Like the accuracy of deep ball.
Didn't have like a bad game.
He
obviously kept it close enough to where the fact that they almost won.
Yeah, he did. I mean, bro, how about Chris Rodriguez? Everyone talking about fucking Bill Merritt, dude.
What about him? Marcus Mariota was a leading rusher.
He was, but Chris Rodriguez is about to take over RB1 in that fucking team.
No, I mean, I think Bill blows ass. I think it was like he was kind of like an industry plant, like an industry plant of the NFL. The NFL,
right?
Like people they hired people to like hype this guy up for whatever reason. I don't know.
Right, like I think it was seriously. It's like all started with that, like a
like
Ja'Cory
a
Krosky
psyop
Merritt, and he's like, but I like to be called Bill. It's like,
yeah, it was like the weirdest psyop thing I've ever seen in my life.
He's the equivalent of the Chargers fan lady.
Yeah,
fucking Lorna Doone or whatever her name is.
I don't know. They got fake fans out there. It's awful. It's actually terrible.
Shout out to anybody if anyone got the name Lorna Doone. Anyone got that reference? Maybe you didn't.
The cookie.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. But yeah, that game was actually kind of crazy. I was shocked that it went to OT. I mean, just all in all, the end of the game. I know I got a screenshot here of like the whole. Yeah, it's like forced OT. Broncos scored 3. Yeah, that's right. They scored 3 minutes into overtime. Then the Broncos picked off Mariota on a 4th down but get called for pass interference. The Commanders scored to tie it but get called for holding. Then they convert on a 3rd and 14 the play after. Commanders score, and then Nick Benito just absolutely denies Mariota on the 2-point conversion. That was another one. I was on the Commanders plus, I think there's 6.5 on that one. That was
Monday
another
night,
game.
I didn't watch because it wasn't on ABC. And
Yeah, it was on ESPN.
Yeah, I mean,
What the
it
hell was
usually
that?
is, but usually it'll be on ABC, which I didn't understand. I think it was just because it was too far out of being near. But I did see the hit.
Bro, the hit stick.
Not even the hit stick. It was okay. They want again. This is what we've said. They care. They preach player safety. They preach concussions.
Oh, you're talking about that one.
But when we see helmet to helmet, and they come in and excuse, well, if he's a runner, then he can be hit in the head.
I don't.
How does that make any sense?
I don't understand.
This guy gets hit so hard in the helmet that the paint comes off.
Yeah, it could have paralyzed him.
Like, what are we talking about?
That's a
dude?
hit that literally can kill or paralyze somebody in one play and end their entire life or career.
Like, what are we talking? Oh, but you can do that because he's a runner.
Yeah.
That makes no sense, dude.
I don't understand it.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, but that was a nasty game just in general. Ever since that hit on Jackson Dart, it was like after that, I will say, like, again, for a game that was a blowout, I enjoyed every minute of that game just in the sense it was like old school football. I mean, dudes were just blasting each other. Every tackle was just like you just hear
the dudes are blasting.
Yeah, dudes
each
were
other?
blasting each other. Yeah.
Oh god.
I'm
glad I didn't watch that game.
It was really exciting.
The only thing I would have been worried about is getting a boner.
Who's that? I was gonna make a reference to that one guy, but
that was an Office reference. He's like, I'm not worried about it. The only thing I'm worried about is
Getting a
Getting a
boner.
boner.
I was gonna make the reference to who's the the offensive lineman that quit, or his team was picking on him and stuff because they didn't want to play with a gay guy. That was like before this year, right? Was that on the Dolphins? Dolphins or the Raiders?
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, we talked about it on here.
Oh, no. He was a defensive end on the Raiders. That was like 5 years ago. Carl Nassib.
No, that was recent. There was another one.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we joked about it, like going into this year, but nonetheless, yeah. Dudes were just absolutely creaming each other.
Oh,
it was awesome, dude. It's all you heard.
I think you were watching the wrong game. Wrong ESPN.
Pads and helmets banging all game, dude. It was awesome. It was such a great game for a blowout. I mean, that hit on Jackson Dart too was absolutely massive.
Yeah, that was. People were like, he's not learning. Like,
he sent him flying.
Stop! It's like stop.
Yeah.
This is why you were out the last few games.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just about.
Jameis wins that game.
No. No. That's so funny. Drake May though, dude. Again, 24-31, 282, 2 touchdowns, no picks, and his throws are just absolute dots every time. His accuracy is unbelievable downfield. Like the touchdown catch that what Kyle Williams had was absolutely absurd. It was a fucking fourth down, or it was third down, but they were like, there's a 35-yard touchdown to the back corner. I mean,
it's huge. You love to see that stuff. Honestly, New England's got something good going on.
They really do, man. I mean, Vrabel.
Like,
hey, you know what?
That was a correct hire.
Yeah, Vrabel's the correct hire. You know what I think is not getting talked about enough? And I was going to say when we were talking about like KOC being the QB whisperer, I think the real QB whisperer might be Josh McDaniels.
No, I mean, we've done that.
Like, actually.
Josh McDaniels is like...
He's fucking ridiculous. Like, he might be...
Awful head coach.
Yeah, awful head coach, awful person.
Yeah.
But he might be the greatest offensive coordinator of all time.
I would definitely put him up there 100%.
Like, dude, I think that combination of that and Vrabel is just like... They got that locker room, like, locked in.
100%.
Especially for a team that doesn't really have, like, superstars.
No, they don't. I mean, who is he throwing to?
He's got Stephon Diggs, and it's like, all right, towards the tail end or, like, latter end of his career. But
100%.
Outside of that, it's like, man, they're just... And that's kind of... I want to go on the point of, like, everyone has been saying, like, the Patriots schedule. They're 11-2. Those are the teams you're supposed to beat. They're not just beating teams by 1 point. They're fucking...
2 games where it was very close. So.
Yeah, 2. But they are blowing people out, like how they should.
Yeah,
like,
they're clapping their cheeks.
Yeah, it's not like, like the Rams go against the Panthers or something, and it's like, oh, shit. Oh, they lose.
The Panthers are frisky, though.
They are frisky, and the Panthers aren't as ass as like a team like the Titans or, say, like the Raiders or anything.
Yeah.
But it's still, I mean, you watch the Panthers go into Green Bay and beat them in Lambeau. It's like... Okay, they were 14-point underdogs. Like, what is going on? The Patriots are handling business every time they play someone. Like, when they're 10-point favorites, 7-point favorites, 6-point favorites, it doesn't matter. They're covering this. They are just dog-walking everyone. I mean, Drake May is just dicing it up, and it's awesome. It's great for football.
You know what's also great for football is the fact that the Big Ten Championship is held in Indianapolis. So meaning the Hoosiers don't have to go too far. Fernando Mendoza is battling for the Big Ten, for the Heisman, against Ohio State.
Dude, I am so pumped for that. I did miss most of the game,
This is what IU
though.
fans have been chirping for. IU fans have been saying, give us Ohio State. We'll handle Ohio State this year around.
We knew it was coming.
We
knew when we were like 6, when we got to 8-0, it was like, we're not losing out. Like,
when we beat Oregon, it was like,
yeah,
give us Ohio State.
Yep.
It's like, okay, well, we'll see now. Now we're going to find out. Dude, if IU wins the Big Ten Championship, they're going to the Natty.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're honestly probably winning the Natty, in my honest opinion. If we take down Ohio State, the number 1 team in the nation, the best, honestly, the only team that really, I think, is like scares me on the collegiate level, I don't see why not.
My only thing that I would say is the biggest will be the biggest factor in that is not just like, obviously Ohio State's really good. They have a literal NFL defensive coordinator as their DC. Like, they're phenomenal and everything, but like Indiana's used to. There's no advantage for Ohio State here because the Big Ten Championship's in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
So it's indoors. Yeah, it's going to be loud. It's going to be packed, but there's going to be a lot of IU fans there. The weather's not going to be a factor, so it's a great game.
Yeah.
But you start talking like Natty, you're going to be fucking around with SEC teams who pack out 100,000 seat stadiums, and it is not going to be Indiana fans. It's going to be fucking
SEC teams who are like
Georgia. Go play Georgia. Go play those guys who are literally built to be NFL players because they are twice the size of.
I mean, they're
in Georgia.
Well, the Natty's not in Georgia.
Where was it? 2 years ago or last year? It was at Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Yeah, I mean it's like the Super Bowl though. You're not gonna have.
But it's in Georgia though, like that. Atlanta, Georgia. That's if Georgia makes it. That's a big fucking deal. That's
not worried about it.
I am. I think that's absolutely like if it goes anywhere down south in the SEC, and where is the Natty this year?
Honestly, I don't know. I think it isn't. Is it at? Isn't the Mercedes?
I want to say
Superdome every year.
That could be right. I'm not 100% sure to be honest.
But nah, we'll be okay, dude. They're wagging. I
mean,
no faith, dude. You're like me on Friday.
No, I have faith. I just said I think that would actually be a factor. Where like when I think with Ohio State in the Big Ten championship,
honestly, a team that I would hate to play right now, I'd hate to play Notre Dame.
Yeah,
I think
Notre Dame's a problem. Jeremiah Love and
CJ Carr is kind of getting like a little hot right now.
That's the only thing that I will say. Also, what I think is like kind of a big advantage is I know Ohio State's playing great and they're beating good teams and they've proved that they're just as good as anyone else right now. But they got a first-year quarterback in there.
They only put up 14 on Texas, and everyone says Texas sucks.
That was the first game of the year, but and Texas did kind of suck. I mean, Texas isn't crazy impressive. I mean,
Archibald just took down Texas A&M, the number 3 team in the country. They were 11-0.
Yeah, that was
Archibald
nuts.
Took them down.
That was the only the only upset of the day, I think, for like rivalry weekend. Was really A&M losing because I'm pretty sure everyone else.
I don't think anyone expected A&M to lose. I think everyone expected A&M to handle Texas with ease.
Oh, no, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, Texas hasn't looked. They just got too much hype. They had too much hype going into this year.
That was honestly the problem. I mean, yeah.
They lost so much, dude. They damn near made it to the Natty last year. They lost Matthew Golden. They lost their quarterback. They lost receivers. They lost linemen. They lost a lot of shit to the draft. And then you got a guy who's going on to junior year of college. He's making his first starts really, like, consistently. There was so much hype. It's like, I mean, they have a good roster, but they're not just quite ready yet.
No, they're not.
But, yeah, man, Iowa beat the shit out of Nebraska, 40-16.
Everyone was like, kind of clowning Matt Rule.
Yeah. No, did you see? Well, it's funny. I announced it on here like a week and a half ago that Lane Kiffin was going to LSU for $90 million, and then that was not even official until yesterday.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that happen?
Was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
That might have been 2 days ago now.
But yeah, he's going to LSU.
It's like what?
It's kind of crazy.
I've been meaning to redact that statement every episode we've done since because I was like, damn, I got fucking fooled by a fake account again. Like, I'm like, what the hell? Because I kept like hearing I'm like McAfee show or like just out and about like Lane Kiffin still waiting on a decision that no one knows where he's going to go yet and blah, blah, blah. There's speculation it might be LSU. And then it was like, hey, he's going to LSU. He's getting $90 million. I'm like, I said that a week and a half ago. What page did I need to find that page because like how the hell did they have the scoop?
They told him they wanted him gone. He was saying that he would stay right out the rest of the year. They said no. They kicked him they kicked him out. They said no.
Yeah, I think it's not going to be very. I mean, he's taking the offensive staff with him. He's taking the coaching staff with him. Basically, I mean, that's
Ole Miss is like the best they've ever been right now.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. That is so. I kind of almost wish. Not bad on him as a person, but like bad juju on him for his fucking.
Well, we
LSU
saw what happened
career.
the last time that a coach took over the LSU coaching job.
Oh yeah.
Brian Kelly's like, I'm out of here. And the problem is, it was on McAfee. They made a phenomenal point, and I'm going to reiterate it because those of you who don't listen to McAfee and listen to us over them, which is you should because we're the best. But they made a point saying that if you're playing at somewhere like Ole Miss or even like IU, for example, if you win a natty, you are a legend. If you go to LSU though, you're expected to win a natty.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like why it's so like I hope that his career there kind of crashes
and
and
Brian
burns because
Kelly's never gonna be a head coach ever again. Like anywhere at a significant school. The way this ended, the way everything turned out, it's like he's done.
Not after his recent track record.
Yeah.
Before that, and then leading into this, like this happened. Yeah, no, he's not going to.
He's done, dude. He's done.
But I kind of hope Lane Kiffin crashes and burns at LSU too, just for the simple fact of like, man, you just built this program up to be like this competitive, and what are we?
They're
We're going
legit
at number
now. They're
6 in the nation.
contenders, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, like actual, like they're good. They're good as hell, and then you're just like,
You skip out on them because you see the dollar signs.
yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Yep.
But I understand. I do like they brought that up on McAfee's show about like, you know, you got to strike while the iron's hot.
I mean, 100%.
You know, it's like whoever wants, which I'm kind of shocked too. Penn State hasn't announced a coach yet, right? I mean, what the hell are they waiting on?
They haven't?
I don't think they have.
I don't know.
I'm like almost positive.
Nah, you're probably right. You're probably right. I would feel like I would have seen something.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. But, yeah, I don't know. I just think that's so shitty to do. It's so shitty to just dip out on your team after you build them up like that and just be like, all right, I'm out of here. Like, I know you got to strike while the iron's hot, but yeah, it's like that's kind of fucked up, dude. Where's your moral compass at?
It's a business. That's the common reason. It's a business.
Yeah, right. God, Saturday's gonna be awesome.
Saturday's gonna be fire.
Saturday is gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna just make this prediction now because I don't need to hold out for it or anything.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yes, I gotta. There's a couple more things I had on the NFL, so I'll go back on the NFL here. Saturday's gonna be awesome. IU's gonna beat Ohio State, and then Sunday we are gonna celebrate when the Bears beat the shit out of the Packers in Lambeau Field, and Caleb Williams remains undefeated at Lambeau.
And then he gets the keys to Lambeau.
Yeah,
He's now the rightful owner.
Yeah, just eat it, Packers fans. You guys thought, oh, it was only 1 week. Okay, head of the NFC North. All right, and now what?
So you guys beat Mason Rudolph. It's like we just beat the defending Super Bowl champs
Yeah,
in Philly.
and that's the biggest thing to me. If it was in Chicago, it would take away probably about 25% of my joy of that win.
We were handling them so well that they got booed.
Yeah,
by their fans.
Shit. Well, that was another. Yeah, like Mike Tomlin getting booed. So this is what I was gonna get
Tomlin
to.
Chance.
The Fire Tomlin chants. They're booing the Renegade song playing. They're so unhappy, and I think rightfully so because it keeps getting brought up now.
They're just tired of mediocrity.
Well, yeah, they're a good competitive team every year, and that's about it. But they're not competing for shit more than just one playoff. They haven't won a playoff game in 9 years.
Yeah.
And they have one Super Bowl. It's like he's a good coach. And I actually, this is another point I wanted to bring up. A couple weeks ago, I had heard.
If Mike Tomlin leaves Pittsburgh,
here's my prediction. Here's my prediction. I think Pittsburgh and Tomlin part ways after this season. I think they blow it up because they have no choice. They have first off, we talk about how highly paid that defense is. The Steelers' defense is old.
Yeah,
it's old, high paid guys. They're gonna blow that shit up. They don't have a quarterback waiting for them next year. They're going to need a new head coach. Gives him time to have one shitty year. Gives them finally a shitty record so they can get a good enough draft pick to get a good quarterback in the draft maybe.
Yep.
So they'll have to have one down year. But my prediction is Mike Tomlin will be the head coach of the New York Football Giants next year. I think he's a great fit. I think it's it only makes sense.
That wouldn't be a bad thing, honestly. But the thing is, too, wherever Mike Tomlin goes, they will succeed. This is not like a Pete Carroll situation. Like, personally, I said that Pete Carroll, it would not work. Granted, a lot of factors that go into it.
They got a lot more holes on that team than the Giants do.
Yes, that's a fact. But I think Mike Tomlin, if he goes to the Giants, they will succeed. And I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be very sad and might have regret. Jesus, I can't speak.
Regrets.
Regrets. Yeah, touchdown regrets. Yeah, it won't be good. I think the Steelers are enjoy this last winning record.
Maybe. That's what I'm saying. Like, this could be the year that they don't have the winning record, and that won't be the reason.
I definitely do think this is his last year in Pittsburgh, though. The fans are so hungry. The people in the front office are like, you know what, dude? Like, I can't lose my job over this guy.
How perfect is it he goes to the Giants, right? You got a quarterback that'll be in his second year. Jackson Dart looks phenomenal already.
Quarterback. Legit defense. That defense is good, dude.
Tomlin's a defensive guy. He will have a young defense that is good. Tomlin is a consistent guy. That team needs consistency. They're always at the bottom of the barrel. If they can get to 9-8 in the first year with him, they'll be more than happy.
Oh, yeah.
Also for the Giants, taking a coach from the AFC to the NFC. A lot of these NFC teams aren't familiar with him because they've only ever played him one time in a season. So you got the benefit of that. So maybe some new schemes, new this and that. It'll look good. And he's a hard ass. He can set that team straight. He can correct someone like Jackson Dart with his tendencies to want to not run out of bounds and take big shots. And then they're going to have Scadaboo back. They're going to have Malik Neighbors back. Like, they have talent. That team is built to get ready to, like, take off. And a coach like Tomlin would be the perfect fit for that team.
That's honestly all they're missing is just
a big market. They're also a historic team, or historic franchise. Like, the New York Football Giants are a defensive franchise, just like the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're a big city. Pittsburgh has a big city following for its football team. I think he would be an absolute
market too.
Yeah, he would be a great fit, I think, for the Giants.
Yeah,
and I'd love to see that.
I think it'd be awesome.
And also staying on the Steelers, Darius Slay and the Steelers have parted ways.
Yeah, I did see that. I mean, he's cooked.
Yeah, pretty much. There's nothing really else to say about him.
Nope.
Also, by the way, I meant to mention in that Commanders Broncos game, you know who was making field goals for the Commanders?
Jake Moody.
When the fuck did that happen? Like, what?
It was like 2 weeks ago they signed him.
Yeah, it's like, what? Why did we let go of Jake Moody? I know no one wants to believe in this guy, but I don't fucking, how can you look at Cairo and be like, yeah, he's, no. When I seen Jake Moody kicking, I'm like, what? I was like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, how did we just ditch him?
Because
he came in and saved our ass, and then we were like, all right, we're putting Santos back, and we're like, actually, you know what, we're just cutting you. It's like, all right. Fuck me, right?
No, they didn't cut him. They claimed him off waivers from our practice squad. He was still on our practice squad, and they claimed him.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Still shouldn't have been on the practice squad, but that's just my opinion. That's just one asshole's opinion, so.
That's, I think it's a common opinion.
And did you see in that Browns-Niners game, I meant to mention the...
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it was after. It was a clip from afterwards. But Shelby Harris, the tackle for the Browns, was talking about Jawan Jennings. And he literally said, I see why he got punched in the nuts. He's a hoe, and I want that known. He was talking, he's like, he just talking so much shit. He's like, he goes over the line. He says shit that I've never heard said to me in my entire football career.
I believe it.
I'm like, what?
Jawan Jennings definitely seems like an arrogant prick.
Well, yeah, and I'm like, I want to know what he said. Obviously, like, I would love to hear, like, the shit that he is talking.
Yeah.
But it is funny, because I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's why this guy is a problem. Like, that's why he's such a diva.
We've seen him. He causes a problem in the locker room.
He's a good receiver who thinks he's top 5 in the league, and he's not.
He definitely does. Yeah, that's a very good number 2.
Yeah, I mean he's solid, but
yeah.
And then also Frank Ragnow. Sorry, Lions fans, not coming back. Failed his physical.
It was a grade 3 hamstring sprain or something like that, or something like that. Either way, it was like pretty bad. So we're just like, you know what, dude, just no, you're not coming back, staying retired.
Yeah, the Lions are cooked.
I don't know about cooked, but
they're cooked. They're absolutely cooked.
They're not. They're definitely not taking the NFC North. I'll tell you that.
No, they're definitely not. No one is. No one is prying it from our cold, dead hands. I'm telling you, we're beating the Packers 2 times this year.
Dude, I would love that. I think Bears fans would truly. They would rather have that than the Super Bowl.
That's what I was gonna say. Every year we talk about this. We go, we don't care if we suck as long as we beat the Packers twice. That's all I care about.
Yeah,
and it's like
we could be 2-15 as long as we both win to the Packers.
And now we might actually go.
Dude,
we might go 13-4, beat the Packers twice, and make the NFC Championship in 1 year. And I'll tell you, we'll never, ever, ever let Green Bay live it down because we're not paying Caleb Williams $55 million a year to play like ass.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah. No, I mean, seriously. Like, seriously. Granted, until 3 years from now when we do have to pay Caleb.
True. And granted, the Packers are missing Jaden Reed and Tucker Kraft, and Romeo Doubs was out for a couple weeks. And
I mean, Matthew Golden, everyone was high on. And it's like,
he's also been banged up the last few weeks.
Yeah, but like even when he's in, he just doesn't get it going.
No, well, that's quarterback, dude. Can't get him the ball.
I've been saying, bozo, he buns. I've been saying it. But yeah.
I got 2 things NBA wise. We have not talked about the NBA at all. I am not apologizing because I don't follow the NBA enough.
I don't have anything to say on it.
Yeah, when there's nothing else on, like, you know, when football's done and all that stuff, maybe I'll talk about it a little bit, of course. I'll get interested. But for right now, could give 2 shits less in all honesty. But Cooper Flagg's the youngest player in NBA history to score 30 points in regulation. That happened.
Cool.
35 points, 8 rebounds.
Cool.
That's ridiculous. And then today, allegedly, Giannis Antetokounmpo has requested a trade from the Milwaukee Bucks.
Dude,
Lakers are currently his first choice.
Okay. That page, I saw that. I meant to click on that.
I checked her page. It's not a parody account.
Okay.
It's not a parody.
I just feel it'd be big news.
It did look legit. I did see that, and it did look legit. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm checking this one. I'm gonna click on it, but it's hard for me to see if there's anything else about it because I don't have any NBA shit on my feed hardly.
Yeah. I just if that's true, cool. If not, also here's something. The December 20th, Week 16 Packers-Bears game has been moved to Sunday Night Football.
I meant to say that.
And here's also something else that I want to pull up that I just seen. 1 second, because I scrolled away. Ben Johnson clarified his comments. You know, the one I was talking about. He said, when I made that comment yesterday, it's easily construed that I am not happy with the quarterback. That's not the case whatsoever. He continues to get better each and every week, and I couldn't be more pleased with how he played last week. And I know what the stats say. Throw those out the window. He's doing a really good job managing the ball game. That's step number 1 for the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't need Ben to come out and say that. I don't know why anyone would think that he hates Caleb Williams. Like, why would anyone think anything? It's like, yeah, he's just stating a fact. Like, quarterback's not been playing great, but it doesn't mean he doesn't like the guy or that he doesn't think he's good.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we're just not winning because of him. But again, he's like he said, he's managing the game. He's not turning the ball over.
Yeah. All right, I don't want a game manager though. Just to clarify.
No, but he is. But he is right. That is what is the first step, though. Yeah. That's the problem. Like a lot of these guys come into the league and they want to be playmakers immediately, and there's some guys that can do it right off the rip, and some guys that just can't.
Facts.
Caleb Williams wanted to do that shit. Clearly, with the structure of our team at the time as well, could not do it. Start as a game manager, manage the game, just learn step by step, and in 2 years, 3 years,
like he said, just like the fundamentals.
Exactly.
Just get the basics down, and you're good.
Exactly.
You're good.
But even this Sunday's game, why the fuck are the Bears playing at 3:25 against the Packers in Lambeau? Like, what are we talking about?
America's game of the week.
Why I know, but 3:25.
Tom Brady's gonna be announcing it, dude.
3:25, make it the night game, dude.
No, that's the worst because I have to go to sleep.
Make it the night game. I mean, come on, dude. Let everybody watch that shit.
They already got that, dude. Tom Brady's gonna be there. It's gonna be a big one. Again, the game of the week.
I mean, they're not. I mean, well, yeah, because they're not competing against much in that 3 o'clock. So you got the Broncos, Raiders, Rams, Cardinals. Nothing special there. Bengals, Bills will be interesting in the noon slate.
I think that actually be pretty solid. Yeah, that will be interesting. We'll see Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. See what happens.
I would say that would be game of the week if the Bengals had a better record.
Definitely would be. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's like the Battle of Titans.
I mean, shit. Steelers, Ravens, actually, though, that maybe as much as both teams are struggling right now, you're talking same division rivals, both 6 and 6. The Ravens from a 1-5 record to a 6-6 record could literally take the division lead right now at this point. I mean, it's gonna be massive.
The books knew, dude. The books knew.
They knew. Well, I think a lot of people would have brain looked at that Steelers team and were like, they're not real.
They're fraudulent. They're fraudulent.
Yeah, their defense is fucking ass, and it's gonna catch up to them.
Yeah.
Thursday night though, Cowboys at Lions. Holy, this is gonna be a big ass game.
Here's my spin zone of the week. Give me the Cowboys.
I don't know how much of a spin zone it's gonna be. Let's check the line. I would imagine line's probably only
3.5.
I would say 3.5. I'm probably gonna go 4.5 though. 3-point favorites. Damn, 59% of the bets are on the Cowboys to cover.
I hate that.
I do hate that.
I took it. I hate that. Oh, I hate that.
Well, Amon-Ra should be back. It was a low ankle sprain, luckily, not a high one, so he should be back in for this game. Cowboys defense, we know about them.
Dude, if
they're playing better, but
if they can keep playing the way they have the last 2 weeks, then they're fine. Because the problem is they got to stop a lot of weapons on that offense.
That is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
That really is a big,
Which
big
defense
problem.
is going to show up? The Super Bowl caliber defense or the 32nd ranked defense in the league?
That's true. Yeah, I mean that's.
We'll see.
Damn,
we'll see.
I don't know. I'm gonna go.
I'll take the Cowboys on the spread. Actually,
I have been loving the Cowboys on the spread. I'm not gonna lie, but that 59% number kind of scares me. That's gonna probably keep creeping up there. Detroit though, they need a win. I think if Detroit loses this game, they move to 7-6. You got the Bears sitting at 9-3, Packers at 8-3. Like they don't win this, they're gonna be. They need to like win out
Maybe a bad
to
spot.
try and get in the top of the division again.
Yeah, that'd be a bad spot.
There's got to be like an injury or something I'm missing, right? Because I feel like 3 points is a little. Give me the Lions -3.
That's fine. That's fine.
I just think that they're
think
they need to they need to pull this one off, dude.
I think that's a reasonable pick. It's not like
Lions defense has been kind of mid though, and the
banged
Cowboys
up
offense
again.
is
Banged up.
yeah definitely banged up. Another like 30-something players on the IR again. It seems like
They gotta stop George Pickens, CD's nuts, Jake Ferguson, Javante. Honestly, Cavante. Yeah.
give me the Lions. Cowboys are 2-4 on the road. Give me the Lions -3.
I don't.
I'm
Again,
fine
I
with
don't
it.
think that's outrageous.
No,
at
I
all,
don't think so
by any
either.
means. But it's all I got.
There was something else I know I wanted to bring up that I thought was funny, but now I can't remember it because I didn't have anything like screenshotted. I had just thought of it one day, and my little pea brain was, the wheels were turning, and I was just like, oh, could I bring this up? And then I just totally forgot. So
You'll have that.
yeah, you'll get that on those big jobs.
It's a fact. You will.
Oh, I guess I was gonna ask like what well, it doesn't really matter. How's everyone Thanksgiving?
Yeah, drop in the comments if you guys enjoyed your food.
Dude, what I wanted to talk about was like, so watching that, dude, Friday was awesome because that was my Thanksgiving. So, obviously, you said we went to Off Square. I got drunk. I got pretty damn drunk there. Like
Off Square?
Yeah, I was feeling good when we left. Went home, just kept pounding beers. Did not realize how many beers I was pounding. We watched the Bears game. Just yelling my ass off. I was so happy. I was just losing my shit. I was so excited. We ate, watched the Bears game. It was awesome. IU game came on. I watched like 6 minutes of it. They were up like 7-3. I passed out for 3 hours, and I woke up and everyone was leaving. I'm like, I was so shit faced. I was sitting on the couch and I was like, dude, I feel like I'm gonna puke. I'm like, I think I'm gonna throw up, and I just like set my beer down. I'm like, oh, please don't throw up. I was just spinning for like 5 minutes. I passed out, and it felt like I woke up like 2 seconds later. And Stephanie's like, hey, she's like, Ryan and everyone's leaving. I'm like, what? I'm like, why is everyone fucking going home so early? She's like, it's 10 o'clock. I'm like, what? I'm like, I fell asleep at like 6:45 and didn't wake up till 10. She's like, I came down here when we got dessert out, and she's like, I literally like grabbed your face and was like, hey. She's like, you didn't even budge. I'm like, dude, that is not me.
This is IPAs. The waitress was like, would you like IPAs?
Yeah. She's like,
Well,
what do you
it was
think of it? Like,
outrageous.
this beer, it wasn't outrageous.
It's outrageous, dude.
Keeping it simple, dude. I'm not going to be a fucking send her back and forth 100 times. They were busy. Talking about how the bar was backed up, and I'm like, can I get 2 samples? And both come back, and they're kind of ass. I'm like, I'm not going to make you go get 2 more and let me fucking, it's like, I'll just drink it. It's not bad. It's just not good.
That Santa's boot actually wasn't that awful. It wasn't bad. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I could tell.
I mean, yeah, I had like 4 of them.
Yeah, we were putting them down a little bit there. We weren't there that long.
No, we were there. Actually, we kind of were. We got there
Well,
at like 10:30, and we left at 1.
No, we got there like almost 11. I didn't leave my house until like almost 10:30
Yeah,
because we were supposed to meet there at 10.
we were there for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I felt like I had 10 beers. I just don't drink IPAs and shit anymore either, so that's why it was like kind of fun. Like, I was like, man, I'm getting kind of sloshed. This is great.
Yeah.
Especially like stuffing a whole pizza in my face and then knowing how much I had to eat when I came home. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, I don't remember much of Thanksgiving. Like my Thanksgiving, I don't remember much of it. Now that I'm trying to think back on it,
It's awesome.
I don't remember eating. I have like one picture of me standing in the kitchen, like standing up and eating at the counter, my second plate. But I don't remember any of it after that. I remember the Bears game. That's all that fucking matters,
That's all that
right?
matters, honestly. Like, screw Thanksgiving, the Bears won.
Chicago Bears are my family.
Yeah.
We're number 1. And don't forget it, Packers fans.
We're not letting it go.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys for listening. As always, we appreciate you guys. And we'd really appreciate if you followed, commented, shared, subscribed. Follow on Instagram, TikTok, X. The Kindizer podcast is verified on X for the next month because it was $1 to get
nice.
the premium X for a month. So I was like, hey.
Oh, it only lasts a month. I got that pop up too, and I was like, oh, it's only $1 right now. I'm like, maybe I should get my account verified, but then I didn't look into it. But I was kind of thinking it was gonna
It was
be
for
like
a month only, and then I immediately went in after I bought the subscription for $1 and canceled it. And it's like, okay, it ends like December 29th or whatever it was.
sick.
Yeah, so we got it for till the end of the month. We're verified with that blue check mark until we actually start getting like revenue and stuff off this. If we ever do, we'll see. But
One day.
maybe for you guys come in. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys for listening.
Church down.